All right, guys, we're going to get started. Hi, everyone. My name is Daniel Vilez. I didn't rehearse this, but we are going to embark on a training session for Clover, and it's obviously very important to our carnival and our process for the carnival, and we anticipate on generating a lot of revenue. So thank you for joining us. We're going to start like we always start here at church with a little prayer, and in the name of the Father, the Son, Holy Spirit. Dear God, thank you for putting your hand on our process. Thank you for helping us. Thank you for bringing innovative minds and people who genuinely care about our kids, our parish, our teachers. Thank you for everything that you have given us. We hope to have a successful carnival this year, Father, and thank you for all the things that you've blessed us now and in the future. In the name of the Son, Father, Holy Spirit. Thank you.
Thank you, Danny.
All right, so we're going to get started, and we have an introduction to make, which is our representative for Clover. His name is Leo Peralta. He is phenomenal. He's the one that walked us and helped us set the process up, set up our menus and set up our pricing, and he negotiated pricing for us so we can maximize our profits. And he's going to walk us step by step on how to utilize the machines and what are the do's and don'ts, and just to navigate through the process. Leo Peralta.
Hello, everyone. Hi there in
Hello,
TV
Leo.
land. How's everyone doing? Hello.
Carnival for this week. Okay? So everyone will have a code for their specific booth that you'll be volunteering in. Okay? Danny, you don't know what the codes are for each one?
Okay, so each machine has a number. You can find the number on the back with a Sharpie or on the side. The code is the current year, 2 digits, 24, and then the actual machine that you're using. So in this case, it would be 2401. Jackie will demonstrate.
No, we have a demonstration. Demonstrator here.
So 24.
Now that you're in the system, what does everybody see? Okay, this is the main interface. This is where you'll go to actually ring up for what's being done. What we're going to go over is how to ring someone up. My favorite, how to split a transaction, because some people will want to split. Can you put $10 on this credit card and 15 on this one? I can do that. And then secondly, how to print out a receipt if they ask, or text them or email them a receipt as well. Okay. Little bit of housekeeping before I. All right, everyone select register, which will be in the lower left corner. What does everyone see? Register. Does everyone see a list? Okay, we're going to go with the first location in the upper left corner, just for this example. Okay? That will be the booth number. Then there, you will have what is being sold at that booth. For this example, we're going to go with the first item on the far left. Upper left. It's fine. It's going to get programmed. Okay, that's fine. It's not there. You selected the item, and they're already charging. What price do you see on the top? Okay.
15, no.
Now, how many croquetas did you try? It's off. So, on the screen, you see a green button and it says review order. This will give you a list of everything that the customer is purchasing. Okay? So, how many, what is it, croquetas? I can't see that far. 3 completas? Okay. Now, what do we have over here?
So we have one completa right now on the current order.
I'm visually challenged. All right. So this screen is where you decide whether they're going to add something more or just pay. So hit the pay button. Now you have an option to charge on card. Yep. Tap there. Give me one moment. Make sure everyone else is caught up. Right. So here on the top of the screen, this would be for tap to pay. Does anyone have Apple Pay? No? Everyone got scared of $45? You can do tap to pay on the screen, or you can do charge on the bottom. Okay? I'm actually going to do tap to pay.
Here, do it on this one. Do it on this one.
Yeah. So all the customer has to do is tap on the screen, and the payment will go through. Notice how I gave you the little song and dance with Visa and everything? I like to call that song and dance. That means the transaction's approved. At this point, if the transaction's declined, you will get a triangle, a yellow hazard symbol, telling you that the transaction was declined. It's kind of embarrassing. You have to show them the screen and say, do you have another card? That's it, okay? After that, what do you see on the screen?
How would you like to
Okay, and what boxes do you see next to that?
text, email, print?
All right.
Yes.
Who has a cell phone number here? Okay, hit text there and put yourself.
It's
Hit
done.
done. Now this will take you to the return back to ring up for the next transaction.
All right.
There's a little circle. There's that black line on the bottom. Everybody see the black line? Hit the little circle. Black line on the bottom, little circle. That'll bring you to the home screen. We're going to start fresh and do another transaction. And this one's going to be my favorite, which is they want to split it between two cards. So hit register. We're going to go with another completa, I guess from the cafeteria. We're going to see what completa. And then just hit review order once you place it there. And then hit pay.
So we're
At
hitting
this
pay.
point, you see, everyone see three little buttons on the upper right corner? Do you see split custom? Three little dots on the upper corner, and then hit split custom. Here's where you can split it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ways, or you can do custom. I don't want to do 6 ways. Let's just do it simple, $10. And hit pay. Wait 1 moment. So hit custom on that one. So they tell you I want to pay $10 for this credit card. So you put $10. And then there you hit charge on card. Now hit pay and hit charge on card. What did it say on the screen? There was a balance too.
When you say no receipt. No receipt?
None.
Take next payment.
Take next payment. All right. If you skip there, hit the circle. It just hit pay. So they said they're going to pay $85.
Full amount. There you go.
I pressed $10.
It's telling you that I've
Maybe
run my
a
card too
duplicate.
many times because nobody wants to volunteer their credit card.
I took full payment before, now I split it.
It might ask you verification. I think. Okay. So on this screen, let's say the customer wanted a receipt. What button would you hit?
Oh, nice.
It timed out.
Text, print, no, we don't.
A
No, if
receipt.
the customer wants a receipt.
We don't print.
The customer wants a receipt. What button would you hit?
Print receipt.
If the customer wants a receipt, they're more than welcome to have a paper receipt. I don't like paper. I like saving trees. Okay. Some people don't. They don't like
What
trees.
happens?
I don't know why. Right. So any questions on how to take a payment and how to split a payment? No?
I thought we didn't do that.
Anyone? There's no paper in
There's
it.
no people.
No lo
Yeah.
puso.
We will have paper though.
We will.
Yeah, you should, because every one of them came with a rule.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a 50-yard rule.
They have,
Yeah, take that over there.
So they will have paper.
For the, now, one other thing I want to show you is, let's say all of a sudden you selected an item in any category. So go anywhere and select something. Okay. Now hit the triangle that points to the left on the bottom black bar. Now go back to register. It disappeared. Where did it go?
You have to select it again.
Yeah, but you would go to this little circle in the middle, and go to the circle in the middle, and go to orders, and you see on the top, the first one, that's the one that you just started. It saves everything you started with, okay? So, okay, perfect. That way you know we started. It's kind of like somebody.
So go back again and show me where the open orders are.
These are where the open orders are.
No, that's the register. The one next to it is the
Oh,
open
orders. So when you go up there, it'll be up here. And when you put add payment.
I have some other questions here. The question was refund. What was the other one?
Oh.
Paying in cash? Okay, paper roll runs out. You won't be running out of paper because it's a 50-yard roll. That's a lot, okay? 50 yards, anybody know what that is in football terms?
Half a touchdown.
Yes, it's pretty far. Second, the other question was refunds. Refunds will only be handled by those who are directed to do them. So anyone in the volunteer booth will not be doing a refund. They will give you instructions on how to handle it later, okay? So again, refunds are not handled by you, do not worry. You'd have to get like a team lead or something like that, okay? They know how to do it. Now the other question was cash. This carnival's gone cashless, but they understand that there are some people that still want to use cash. There will be instructions for them where to go to get a gift card. And they can use that gift card at the machine, okay? Those gift cards are swipe only, okay? So that means that they will have to swipe up. Facing down. I don't have a gift card to do that, so that's how they're handling cash this year. They did it again last year, very well. It makes it easier so you have one place to count cash. Instead of having our money from every booth to one section, it's a pain in, it's a lot of work. I've done it for my church. All right. Any questions on that? Okay. Well, with that being said, I'd like to thank everybody. I think we're pretty much covered on everything. Okay. There will be a video available
Right here.
that was done. Okay. To review everything. The only thing they're expecting for you to do at the booth for your volunteer time is just to ring up transactions. That's it. Take payment and that's it. Nothing else. Refunds. Oh, print out a receipt for anybody who likes paper. That's it. Okay.
All
Everything
right.
else, you have your team leads that will help you with that. Okay. Any other questions? All right,
That's
so
all.
bid everybody adieu and good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do a quick recap here, real quick for everybody
Okay,
at home.
quick recap. When
Oh,
you get
sorry,
your
hold on. Okay, go.
when you get your Clover machine, you're gonna look for the number that the machine has. This one is 7. So your password is gonna be the year 24, and then your number 07. Then you're gonna go to register, and you're gonna see every booth
They're gonna have it.
and every food booth and the cafeteria. So for example, if you're working at the burger booth, you press the burgers. If they want a burger and fry, press burger and fry. You review your order, pay, and charge.
Okay.
And
now
then
go
they'll
back.
tap their card.
Show a couple of the other booths and the menu.
Where are they gonna be?
If you are working in one of the game booths, beanbag,
Danny.
you press your beanbag, 3 throws, that's review order. Oh look, we have this thing. Let me do this. Sorry.
Oh, do that. Say that out loud. Do it again.
So I had
If
to
you
delete-
have
Oh, if
2
you make a
items.
mistake and you have
Oh, that's an.
an item that you don't want, press on it and press delete. Okay? So for example, if you're working in the goldfish booth, so your goldfish 3 throws, you review your order, press pay, and charge them. Then they tap their card and you ask them if they want a receipt.
Okay, what if there's a credit card that doesn't have,
If there's a credit card that doesn't have tap,
yes,
then you input the credit card
So you just,
through here.
so the.
Leave it.
Sure
So
that
it's done. It says remove card. And it works the same way.
thing doesn't,
Okay?
let you do
And
And
this
what
one will
about-
ask the person to sign. The person will sign. And then you ask them if they want a receipt. You'll be able to print a receipt, text, or email.
okay. What
Okay.
if you have a magnet and you don't even have a chip?
barely did any refunds last year.
This part, here. Go, do it again.
Okay, so we're going to do another example. So once you finish, you hit done, and that's complete. So now let's say you're working in in the ice cream booth, and they want an ice cream cup. For your order, pay,
It knows it's such a chip there.
Well,
charge,
where are the magnets?
and now explain. What do you explain?
Okay, so if the credit card does not have a chip and it only has a magnet, you're able to use the magnet function on the Clover, and that is
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I believe it's in here, swiping this way
Yeah,
here.
so you would swipe from left to right or right to left with the magnet facing down. The magnet always has to be facing down. Now, if you didn't notice that there was a chip in there, it will tell you insert card.
Right.
And that's when you would have to insert the card in the chip reader down here. Okay?
All right. Go ahead. You can-
Perfect.
That thing that I had to register and put up.
Follow the instructions on the screen. It'll do the little MasterCard
Done.
or the Visa or Amex, and then it would ask for a signature depending on the card. Okay?
Okay.
That is not the card owner's signature. I just made that out
Let's
of
say they don't want a receipt, you put none, and you're done. And it takes you back to the main screen.
Okay, so show us a couple of other menus
If
there.
you
Like for cafecito, for example.
let's see, you're working. So one colada, and let's say they want a colada, but they also want a cortadito. You go back to it, and you put a cortadito. Now let's say they want 2 coladas. Press on the colada and put 2. Press done. Let's say they want 3 cortaditos. Press on the cortadito and edit it to 3. Done. And then now you could review your order. You press pay, and you charge them again.
Okay.
Okay.
Cancel that one. So show us, a big one is the St. Tim's Cafe.
So that's great.
Can we see some of the menu on the St. Tim's Cafe?
Yes.
You want to do it? Yeah, sure.
Okay, so let's say you're working at the St. Tim's Cafe.
That's usually one of the bigger menu items.
So
Number of
depending on what
menus.
they have that day. So let's say they get completas. So they get 3 completas.
That's the same as the board, right?
Yeah, because it's.
But they also get a protein side and
Void is, the system will tell you void because
2 desserts.
a refund is
So go and edit it to
But right now, what are we doing?
void.
okay. You press pay
So we're void.
and you charge them on the card.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I think that's
Pretty
about
much
it. All right, well, that's it for the Clover tutorial. Thank you very much for tuning in. And hopefully, this video will be good for as long as we're going to be using Clover machines and they don't change. So it'll be used for quite some time. And you can refresh if you have it for next year, the year after, whenever you need it. It's there for you on YouTube. Thank you.
Thank you.